Okay, so we're here once again on RMTV Nation. Hope each and every one watching this right now having a wonderful day. So we have some topics coming up in the mix right here as Vybz Kartel celebrates his victorious appeal. We see Spice react. Yes, people, Spice talk up the things them. Also, Bert Samuels say it's victory. Bail applications expected ASAP. So we're gonna see about that as well. Plus, we see Leon Bailey suspended from Reggae Boys for disciplinary reasons. And we see the fans them a call out Shenseea and the Spice say them still want that collaboration. From long time the fans them a call out Shenseea and Spice for that. So, it's like we are gonna get into that in the mix as well. Okay, so let's kick off the topic right here. A lot of people wonder if Vybz Kartel and his co-accused gonna get bail. We're gonna get into this article right here from Yard Hype. The Privy Council decision to quash Vybz Kartel conviction, sending back the case to Jamaica Court of Appeal to determine whether or not the case should be retried, is being lauded by Vybz Kartel Gaza fans, defense attorney Bert Samuels, and one would expect the co-defendants. So, attorney at law Bert Samuels expressed on Thursday that the Privy Council ruling signifies victory. Yes, people, so Bert Samuels, who represents Shawn Storm, Sean Campbell spoke on the ruling that was handed down on Thursday morning. It's victory. The conviction has been set aside by the Privy Council. Bert Samuel explained that anyone awaiting the decision of the court can apply for bail, indicating that Vybz Kartel and his co-defendants will seek bail to return home as soon as possible. So the next step, is like the co-defendants along with Vybz Kartel is to wait on the decision whether there will be a retrial or not, Bert Samuels added. So make we wait on that. We're gonna talk about in the mix time to come. Okay, so right here we see Spice react as Vybz Kartel put out a post earlier today saying victorious. I sat Buchanan anytime now. Quash. Hashtag boss off. Hashtag 238. Yes, people, so we see Spice put out a post in response saying free world boss. Fly the gate. Boss off. Quash. Yeah, people, so Spice still in full support right here as Vybz Kartel, put out a post feeling well comfortable same way, and him described this as a victory already. So let's see what the DPP and the Jamaica court gonna put in place for the ruling retrial or, make the case overturned. So we're gonna get into that in the mix time to come as well. Okay, so right here we see a lot of people are saying that Shenseea and Spice must do a collaboration since they are now, reunited. And after seeing both of them on the Caribbean Bodies show, a lot of people are saying, yes, now at the right time. Remember when Shenseea and Spice, we did see them never really on good term over social media, and Spice always say she wanna do a collaboration with Shenseea. Shenseea said the same, she want to do a collaboration with Spice, and if the two of them link up and do a song, we know that would go up the chart. That would do a lot for both of them careers. So it's like that the fans them want same way. Whereas them go see how Spice defend Shenseea just the other day on the show. Yeah, man. So it's like the fans them are request a collaboration, Yeah, so something, that would show even more unity among females in the music industry. Okay, so right here, also in the mix, reggae boy Leon Bailey will not be joining his fellow Jamaican teammates when they face the United States next week, with the footballers suspended on disciplinary grounds. The Reggae Boys are scheduled to play against the US on March 21st in the Nations League semi-final at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Yeah, so the Jamaica Football Federation announced the 23-man squad for the upcoming match today with Bailey noticeably absent. Yeah, so this right here, we just have put it out for all the footballer fans, and some people, this will captivate their interest as well because Leon Bailey, a lot of people, looking forward to the match with him being played. So it's like he will miss out on this one right here. Yeah, people. So let me know what y'all think about that as well. And let me know what y'all think about the Privy Council outcome, Yes, people, the Portmore DJ Vybz Kartel took to his Instagram on Thursday to express his jubilation after winning his appeal at the UK Privy Council. In a post made, we show y'all earlier, he wrote victorious and anytime now, as he also gave credit to his lawyer, Isaac Buchanan.
The norms, challenging the customs, and introducing the new interpretation, a new way to look at the law, engaging these judges, and the judges says, understand this, and I want the people to know that at the granting of the leave to appeal, the Court of Appeal had said that at that time that court was functus, and the Court of Appeal made it clear that, listen, they recognize that the conviction ought to have been quashed. And they wrote the questions, and I need to make sure that this is clear. We proposed questions and they perfected the questions. And one of the questions, even though it wasn't answered by the board, it started off by saying, when somebody constitutional rights is breached from the collation, something of evidence, what is the effect of it, and our judge is bound. They were asking rhetorical questions. I need to make that clear. And so in the judgment, seeing the Lords say, listen, the court is competent to deal with those issues, so we don't have to deal with it because this trial was unfair on so many levels. They allowing the miscreant juror to it's an X-Men now, it's jury X, like Professor Xavier. Jury X is allowed to remain. And although the judge never had to investigate him, or they made it clear about the chamber hearing that given the investigation, the defendants didn't have to be there. But key thing that we mustn't miss is they're saying, but the court is competent, and I agree. The court is competent. Right. We have gotten to a place where I don't care what happens. So when I go to court, and me have whole heap of lawsuits in a court. Me sue for everything. Me sue for JP, me sue for education, me sue when them trouble Rattigan, me sue when Rattigan have a question. Everything we happen in Jamaica, me sue. I mean, you should have named Isaac Sue. But going on to say that at first...
It's important that Jamaican people are clear on that. That it is not that the courts here are incompetent. And so we can trust them to make the right decisions and to do what is in the interest of justice. They will not turn a blind eye and see things happening and allow it to happen.
Right, so I agree.
We're not damned.
No, we're not. But just to vindicate the court, to say that the court asks questions, we can have a whole discussion as to whether or not those questions were answered. But I think that in my mind, because I was there, I think the questions were rhetorical, and because the answer to those questions are yes, it's undisputed, right. and because that is of utmost importance. I know that we certainly, myself and you will, myself and you will, myself and you will be back before, because I know, understand wholesome the legal process. And there's nothing more beautiful than certainly not if you're sitting in prison, but from a lawyer standpoint, that you take the matter to the apex court, and the apex court gives you, the highest court in the land gives you a judgment that says you were right. Cause I remember when I just came on this case and people are saying, the idiot and the this and the that, and you don't know the law, and the people who have been there long ago saying that it can't work like this. But the vindication comes at the end. So there are no losers when we're trying to change the jurisprudence.